Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming this look. This is the completed look. Basically I am going to be trying to show you all how to do this liner in the middle of your crease situation. Somebody asked me to do this on Instagram, so I thought I would go ahead and show you all. The inspiration for this was kind of a sunset over water. The inspiration kind of evolved as I was doing it, but those are kind of the colors I was going for. There are two ways that I have found to do it, and I'm going to show the double cut crease way today. So if you're interested in seeing how to get this look, and I'm just focusing on the eyes, everything else I just kind of breeze through. But if you're interested in seeing how to get this eye look, specifically the shadow part of this eye look, keep watching. Okay, so to get started, I fully realize that on camera especially, I look like a zombie. All I've done is I've put on foundation. Today I've used the Maybelline Superstay. I am shade Pale AF, also known as 112. And then I just set it with Laura Mercier powder, setting powder. And that's all I have on. And the reason I look so zombie-like is because I pretty much I didn't even bring the foundation up to my under eye, and I avoided this area because I'm going to be taping it off after I set. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put primer on my eyes. I'm going to use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, which is my favorite, and then I'm just going to set it with powder. I also went ahead and did my brows with Anastasia Dip Brow in medium brown. So there's two ways to do a double cut crease that I have found. So I originally thought about doing one way on each eye, but that gave me a lot of anxiety because then for Instagram I may not end up with a usable look because they might end up looking different, even though if you were to use either way with both eyes it'd be fine. So today I'm going to show you the double cut crease way to get that liner in the middle of your eye effect. So the first step for the double cut crease that I have found is to do the top portion first. So I'm going to go for a sunset look today, as you saw at the beginning of the video. So I'm going to start with the top of my lid, and I'm going to use a fluffy brush to do the first couple colors that I'm going to do on top. Oh, and I'm pretty sure for all of the colors I'm going to be using the 35B. If that's not the case, I will let you know, but I'm starting with the yellow shade. Okay, and I'm going to do a similar thing with the orange, but before I do the orange, I'm going to tape off, woo, I almost lost my palette. I'm going to tape off my eyes just to make it easier so that I can have that nice clean wing. Okay, so taped off where my wings are going to end up, and this will also give me a guide of where to end the orange. Okay, and I'm just going to continue to build the color up on the orange to get it where I want, and I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Okay, so the yellow and orange are pretty much where I want them for now, so we're going to go ahead and do the first cut. It's really similar to doing just a normal cut crease. It's going to go the entire way of the eye though, so it's not a half cut or anything. We're going to go from the inner eye all the way to the wing. And the other main difference is we're not going to cover the full eye in concealer or base if that's what you use. I personally use concealer. So I'll go ahead and show you with one eye. But the main thing to know is you don't need to make a liner, make it look like liner at this point, with this method anyway. At some point I'll try to do a video with the other method, and with that one you do. To get the placement right though, I still actually put a little bit on my lash line, and then look up. I do just try to be a little more sparing with how much I put on my lash line though, so that I don't have to deal with it later. Yes, I will be putting concealer down there later anyway, but I don't want to deal with it right now. Okay, so that's going to give me just a gist of where I'm going with this, basically. I'm using a Nabla brush. This is the Cut Crease Maker. This was from their holiday brush kit. So now I'm just gonna put enough concealer on so that I have kind of room to work. Okay, and my eyes crease really fast, so I have to work kind of quickly. So I'm just gonna get a first layer of color down just to basically set the concealer. I do this with any cut crease I'm doing just because my eyes are so creasy otherwise. They will crease immediately. So now I'm gonna go in and make this pretty and make it go all the way up to, make the eyeshadow come all the way up to the concealer so you can't tell that the concealer line is there anymore. Okay, so that's my cat's input. So that's the completed, what I was going for with the pink and the red, pulling it all the way up to the concealer. My personal standard is if you can still see concealer, then it's not good enough. It takes some work, but that's what I try to do. So now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, both eyes are cut and colored round one. So now we're gonna do it again. So the trouble is the second time we cannot do the little eyelid trick where we put it on our eyelid and look up, because obviously it would go to the same place. So this time what we have to do is we just have to take our concealer and brush and just carve out basically and make it look like you just simply brushed on a magical eyeliner that just looks like this. So the hardest part is just keeping it perpendicular the whole way. I'm keeping it an even, you know, even width. At least that's the hardest part for me. So let me show you guys that on one of my eyeballs. Okay, and then this time we do color in the whole lid. Okay, so that's the layout generally. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill that in nicely, blend it, bring it all the way up to the cut crease. Okay, so I completed out the second cut crease on the first eye. And as DJ Khaled says, another one. Okay, so that's both eyes done. So before I take the tape off, I'm just gonna do a little liner. I'm actually just gonna do a glitter liner, and I'm gonna do it in my favorite glitter liner, the Urban Decay Heavy Metal. In the shade, oh, I don't know what shade, it's rubbed off. It's this light blue one. Oh my gosh, it's like totally gone. Whatever this light blue tealy is. Tealy-ish color. The reason I'm doing light blue is I'm also going to do blue on the bottom lash line, so that the concept is kind of like sunset over water, or I don't know, something like that. Something that Instagram will probably like. So the tape is going to help me as a guide. Okay, and so I kind of have to let it dry down a tad bit. You order from ColourPop, you should keep the little postcards that they give you, because you can use them as a fan. I don't know why I whispered that. It's a secret. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the tape off that I did not, that I forgot to unstickify. Ow. When you put washi tape on your eyes, or any kind of tape on your eyes, you can put it on the back of your hand first and take it off before you put it on your eyes, and then it doesn't hurt so damn much when you take it off your eyes. Highly recommend doing that. So now I just have like 15 more steps, including I'm gonna go ahead and put the remaining foundation on my face, concealer on the bottom, and then I will be back to show you what I'm gonna do for eyeshadow on the bottom lashes. Okay, after bearing with me for looking like a zombie for most of this video, I should look a little less zombie-like now. I went ahead and concealed under my eyes with Tarte Shape Tape, and I also bronzed and contoured. It was really hard for me to think of those words. Did I do anything else? I think that was it. Yes, so I look a little more human-like now. I actually look like I have seen some sun. I haven't really, so thank you, makeup. You're a real one. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put some shadow under my eyes. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna do a blue, so the concept is, you know, kind of sunset over some water. Oh, I totally meant to say this earlier. I told you guys that I would tell you if I was using any other palette, and I completely forgot to. I've also been dipping into the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. And also putting it on my shirt. I literally just dropped it on my shirt. Like, okay. Well, that was fun. Anywho, I've been using it since the beginning of the look. The orange from the 35B wasn't doing it for me, so I actually picked this up and used this to assist in the orange, and I've been kind of using this ever since for some of the colors. So I'm gonna use the blue. It's a blue shimmery shade, and I'm gonna use that for my bottom lash line. Okay, so that's the general concept. I'm also gonna throw some blue in my waterline. So I'm gonna do, I can do that off camera. I'm also gonna do lashes, mascara and lashes, and I'll be back to show you all the finished look. Okay, so this is the completed look. I obviously decided to add some glitter. I used Glitter Lambs glitter. This is Mermaid Glitter Wish. So I just put that on with some NYX glitter adhesive. And then I used House of Lashes lashes. I don't know which style these are. I lost the box a while ago for these particular ones, so unfortunately I don't know what they are. And I'm just gonna, I guess that's actually not the completed look. I'm just gonna finish it off quickly with doll parts. So that's it. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this was helpful to you if you're trying to do the double cut crease look, or I don't really think of this as a double cut crease look though. I more think of this as kind of that, you know, liner in your crease look. But to get it, one of the ways to do it is to do the cut crease twice. Like I said, I have done it one other way. The first time I ever did this look, I actually did it using a different method. So if you all would like, I can do a video using that method as well, but let me know if you want me to film that. I'm not going to film it if just this video is sufficient to help you all with this type of look. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching.